wrong. So when we start the show and we ask for volunteers who are the bossiest people and pick their teams, and I'll say, ladies, don't get me wrong, if you've had a hard day, you're not interested, you don't want to help, this is a no pressure situation. If you want to grab a catalog and a pen, something to drink, go sit on the couch, relax, talk to your girlfriend, kick back, do whatever it is that's going to make you happy. You're in no way forced to, take part. But for those of you who want to get your hands on the product and you want to get the recipes, then we have our, our bosses of the group, and you'll be reading the stations. At the end, once we serve all the recipes and you get the time to sit down, we'll pass out the catalogs and we'll kind of shop and share and discuss what you guys all think no kitchen should be without. Because you don't have to believe me, you believe one another. So after I would do the shop and share, what I would now do is, ladies, I'm going to pass out a customer care card. And to step out of consultant mode for a minute, I don't believe in handing this out ahead of time. Because what do people do?
Most of the
Yep.
time. And check no
Check
already,
Okay?
because they don't know you.
So I will hold up the pad and I will say, ladies, I'm going to pass this customer care card around. Now, if you filled out the top of your order form, just put your name at the top. Okay? It's going to ask you a bunch of questions. And the first one is, if you loved everything that you saw here tonight and you want me to come into your home, treat your friends to a fun night like this, and you get to reap all of the benefits, you get a free shopping spree, year-long discounts, I cook, I clean up my own mess, I go home, you reap all the benefits. You definitely want to check off yes, and we'll find you a date. Now, whether this is true or not, I have never, with this new interactive show, I have never seen the amount of bookings. My bookings have doubled. So I am almost completely full for the fall, but I promise you I'm going to squeeze one or two of you in. And what are you doing when you say that?
Creating
Lying.
desire.
Creating desire, because everybody wants to be a charter host, right? So you would again say, this is the all-new interactive show. How many of you enjoyed this? Raise your hand. You will be one of the first charter hosts here on Long Island.
Yeah, make it very inviting.
Okay? If you check off no, that means you never want to see me again as long as you live. Be very careful, because I know you don't mean that. But if you checked off no, and you don't want to host a live show, that's fine. But don't miss out on craving host benefits, because you can do a catalog show. Pass the book at work, online, $200 in orders, you've got host burn. Right? So how many of you would never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, host a live show with anybody? Okay, so is passing the catalog around on my website, $200 in orders, is that doable? And then you get host benefits?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so do me a favor, just so I don't forget, because I'm in menopause, right on the top of your order form catalog.
You can't use that line.
Oh, no. So just in case I forget, my mother's in menopause. And that's a line I do where, you could even say, I'm brand new and I'm so nervous, or I'm returning to the company and I'm nervous because I don't remember all the steps. So if I get stuck, I'm going to have to start with, hi, my name is Liz. And nobody wants that. So that's what I do with my menopause. If you guys trip me up and I lose my place, I'm going to have to start with, hi, my name is Lisa. You could say, I'm the mother of 4 children. 3 of them are under 3. If I lose my place, I'm going to have to start with, what do you want for breakfast? Nobody wants that. Again, you work full time. You all have your stories, right? Try to make it funny when you can.
I have permanent mommy brain.
All right. So checking off maybe. Maybe means Tuesday, Thursday. Maybe means October. Maybe means September. But I'll work with you to find a date. The next thing it's going to ask you is if you have any fundraising needs, if you know anybody who wants to do a bridal registry or a bridal shower, lots of things. So if you want to raise money for a temple, a church, your son's basketball team, maybe there's a foundation set up for somebody who's not doing well. I can't do a fundraiser for somebody who can't pay their visa bill, but I can help out somebody you need to raise money for. So let's say there are those of you in the audience today that, you love to have the girls over, but you've had your fill of the products you don't want anymore. Turn your show into a fundraiser show, and in lieu of a free product, we send a check to your favorite charity or organization. So if you were to send a check, if you were to have us send a check to your favorite charity or organization, who would it be made out to?
Probably the American Cancer Society.
Okay, is that somebody affected in your family?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
I can give
Who
you a
is
list.
that? I shouldn't say was. Who is that?
My grandfather.
Okay, so imagine a nice big fat check going to the American Cancer Society in your grandfather's name.
Love it.
And what we did was have the girls over, and we learned a couple of great new recipes. All right, so if you're going to check off yes, I'll do my best to find you a date, because tonight Nancy benefits every single time somebody books a show. Every single time somebody books a cooking show or a catalog show, she will get to go in the book and pick another item or set at 50% off at the future parties.
You're all booking.
Yeah. So Whether she's physically able to be there or not, you're gonna give her that gift that's gonna keep on giving, okay? The last question I want you to answer is, again, a chance to win a prize. And it's about asking me questions about working for the company. Now, if you ask me a question about becoming a consultant, I will give you a ticket. Or again, you can use the tick. You can put a tick on your order form. The person that asks me the first questions gets 5 ticks. Who's first?
How much money do you make?
How much money do I make? That's an excellent question. The average brand new consultant starting out makes between about 100 to 200 a demo. Mine is higher because I've been in the company a little bit longer and I have a higher commission rate. But that basically is the average. So I want to say me, anywhere from 250 to 350. A new consultant, 1 to 2. Who else has a question?
How much does it cost?
Oh, great. So if you turn your catalog over to the back, it's an extremely affordable business opportunity. You have a $99 kit, which comes with $345 worth of product, or you have a $159 kit with a $580 worth of product. Yours to keep no matter what. There's no inventory, there's no deliveries, there's no returns. Your products in that kit are yours in your kitchen and yours to go out and do your shows with. How many people went to Walmart for toilet paper and you spent $100 and you come home and you don't even know what you did? $99 gets you. It's the deal of the day, ladies. Right? So you can do one show, walk away, get to keep the money in your pocket and your kit, and your kitchen has a nice selection of products. Who else has a question? Go ahead.
How many shows do you have to do?
How many shows do you have to do? So you're asking me, is there a quota? Okay, at the Pampered Chef, we know everybody's lives are busy and you want something flexible, so we don't have any quotas, so you can do as little or as much as you want based on what you're looking to get out of it. So I like to train each new consultant with goal setting to find out what this can do for your family, and I train you on how many shows it would take to get to that point. So no quotas. Who else?
I'm very shy and have a hard time talking in front of people.
It's such a, it's so funny because if it wasn't for that, is this something that you would look at more openly?
I would, I'm just scared to try that I would fail.
Okay. I'm totally glad that you said that because you're certainly not the first person. I think a lot of us kind of sign up and, say, oh my goodness, what did I do? I don't think anybody wakes up and says, I want to be a party planner. But we give you the skills and the technique that you need to get comfortable, and your first handful of shows are with the people that you know. So combine that with our training, and now this new interactive show where you're kind of not in the spotlight the whole time. A lot of shy people are finding this, that they're embracing this more than the traditional show. Who else has a question?
Do you earn anything else besides commission?
Excellent question. You know stuff.
I've heard rumors.
Okay. So how many of you have another job that you work for somebody else? Okay. You show up 2 days out of the month, just 2 days, and he sends you a present.
Yeah, right.
No, I know her
Yeah.
HR person. They don't send presents. He'd be sending me packing.
Okay.
'Cause
So imagine you show up twice and you get a present. Well, Pampered Chef wants to pat you on the back with as little as 2 shows a month, and that can be 2 shows, cooking shows, catalog shows, however it lines up. The Pampered Chef sends you a gift. So when FedEx pulls up, that's for you. And it can be different each month. The creme de la creme are the trips. Now, when I first started, I thought the trips were for the big people. However, it's for every person. So again, we goal set you. If you want to earn a trip, we tell you what you need to be doing each month based on show averages. And at the end of one full year, you can most likely find yourself getting excited about traveling. And this year is Disney. This year we're earning Disneyland to travel on it in June of next year. And then I pass around my recruiting envelope, my trips, and I show them. And I'm honest. I go, ladies, I don't have a day of college. Honestly, I wasn't going to earn the type of income that was going to allow me to take my kids across Europe. But Pampered Chef allowed me to do a year's worth of shows and then took us on a 9-day European vacation. Like, I still pinch myself. My son turned 16 in Italy. You know where I returned 16? Ground round. Okay. So that goes for the other incentives. So how many of you have any question in your mind already answered, like we covered it? Or does anybody else have a burning question? Because we pretty much covered all the bases. So I want you to think about yourself, and I also want you to think about somebody that you know right now, because every single one of us knows someone that is either looking for a new job, needs extra money. You think that they would be good at this. They love to cook. They hate to cook. They love Pampered Chef. They just got to get all their hands on the products. whoever that you're thinking of, I would like to put information in your hands tonight for you to pass along to them. So if it's not for you, you know you can think of somebody. Holidays are coming up, and I know everybody starts charging all these gifts, and then they have to deal with it in January and February. How about a debt-free holiday season? So tonight, I'm gonna let you pay by credit card. Credit card, checks, cash, or the hobby plan. Anybody know what that is? Little on the check, little on the credit card, little on the cash, you never figures out your total damage. I'll filter your money through the Cayman Islands if you need me to. All right? Now, remember, here's some key tips. Here's some key tips. When you're going from station to station and you're talking, again, you're going to watch that DVD, you're going to see the consultant milling around. Not all the eyes are on her. She's just coming over here. She's talking about the girl fans to you guys. Then she'll come over here and say, oh, let me show you how to use like this. You don't want to go like this. You want to she's giving tips. So when you're at some point leaving that station, you say, would you do me a favor when you're done with your station? Would you just take over the items at your station and just give them a quick wash and leave them on the counter for me?
That's priceless.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Uh-huh.
So not one person's doing all the dishes because this makes a big mess.
Yeah.
The station. So you have them take just their little station over to the thing. Now, a lot of times when people wash it, they like, again, they want to see how does it clean up. They like, as much as they like experimenting with it here, they want to see how easy it is to clean. You get that?
Say it again. How do you say it to them?
Would you just do me a favor, when you guys are done with your station, would you just take over whatever it is you dirtied, just the ones that you dirtied, and take it over to the sink and just give them a quick wash for me, and then just leave them on the counter?
Do you say wash or do you say rinse?
I say wash.
Otherwise, they're just gonna rinse it.
Okay, when I come from the beach, I rinse my feet off. However, when I go in the shower, I wash my feet. So again, rinse would just be tacky. Yeah. I have never been one of those people that likes to throw everything in a Rubbermaid crate and bring it back in my house when I pull in my driveway. When I leave that hostess's house, aside from entering the show, my job is done.
Yeah, not me. I make my husband wash my dishes.
Now, I want you to think about either giving away a prize, if you're not doing a station show, let's say, okay? I want you to think about giving away a prize for somebody who does the dishes, or you can say to your host, I saw this on a tape, I thought it was brilliant. When you're done with the show, the consultant goes over to the host and says, you know, because sometimes the host will even say it outright, what do you need me to do? So what I'd love for you to do is if you wouldn't mind just cleaning up the products that we dirtied while I go in the other room and help your friends with their orders, that way everybody gets out of here.
Plus,
And
it'll keep people out of your way when there are 2 or 3 of them standing over it. You don't really need to do that, hurry up. When
Right.
you're trying to write up the orders.
Right. If you don't want your host to do it, if your host didn't ask, offer, whatever, you're just uncomfortable, say who here likes a free item, wants to go home with a free item. And just have like an all-purpose spreader and a season's best. Because if they did all your dishes, give them a season's best and all-purpose spreader. So whoever, you know, volunteers to do the dishes, just my products, I'm going to send you home with a nice prize tonight. If you don't physically have the prize, put it on your order form, and you pay for it. But you're ordering it under the host discount, and you tell the host, give it to
So-and-so.
right. All right? Delegating is the best way to go about that, especially if the place is mobbed and you don't have 5 inches to put your bag down on. Here's another brilliant tip. Here's another brilliant tip. Stop it, you're going to love this. Ask your host to send you a photo of the area of her home you'll be setting up in prior to the show.
Oh, it's a good idea. I could do that with 2 people.
Do me a favor, just send me a screenshot of where I'll be setting up in your home just so I can get an idea.
Great idea.
So you might find out she has all this room, or you might find out she has all this room. Right? All this room. This is it, right here. Don't move.
My card table tonight, I had a folding table.
Okay, we never bring tables. I don't care if anybody says to you, oh, do you have a table? And you say yes. Don't talk to me. You say to them, I generally work on the hostess's kitchen or dining room table. You never, ever volunteer. But you tell them, I need something sturdy.
Yeah, you don't want to
Just
use
so
a
you know,
food chopper
it
on
can't be
a
a-
folding table.
You can't be on, you can't be on anything. You need to be on something sturdy. So technically the island, the kitchen table, the dining room table, again, if you ask for a snapshot,
You'll know if it's there.
you'll know what you're dealing with ahead of time. I thought that was a great tip, right?